What's up, YouTube? Today we got my pair of Air Forces that have been cooked for the longest. So without further ado, let's get these things cleaned up. Step one is to always remove the shoestrings, simply because we want to clean the shoe and also clean the shoestrings. Now that the shoestrings are removed, notice the crease in the toe box area. All I'm just doing here is just taking a piece of scrap material, or if in some instance some of you guys have shoe trees, just making that surface a bit smoother. Now that the toe box has been pried out, let's go ahead and get these things clean. All I'm using is water, a soft bristle brush, and for me, some people have cleaning products, but I'm just simply using all-purpose cleaner. Once the shoe is to your liking, we're going to work on the shoestrings next. All that I'm doing here for this step is just getting these shoestrings nice and moist and hitting it with some all-purpose cleaner. Once I felt like I've hit it with enough, I'm just going to simply just rub them together as so. And then after I've done enough of the rubbing, I'm just going to repeat the process. But notice how the water starts to change color as I'm doing this. Ugh. But, you know, they got to get clean one way or another. Once I've done this step over, just look at that water. Ugh. Notice how there are some scuffs and bruises that didn't get cleaned during the washing process. All I'm just simply doing here is just using some alcohol pads, or in some cases, some people do use acetone or just nail polish remover, and that should get these scuffs and bruises right out. Next in this process, we're just going to take a wet towel and place it on the toe box area of the shoe, since that's where we're going to be using this iron for, to remove the wrinkles in that toe box area. Now, doesn't it look better? Now, for my next step, I will simply be needing some deoxidized cream, which you can get from your local beauty supply houses or Walmart, really cheap for like $3, and some plastic wrap. Next, just take the deoxidized cream and just apply it to the area that's yellowing. Now, what you want to do is make sure you get that really into the area as good as you can, because we just want to simply do this in session. See how that looks? Decent amount. Now just wrap it in the plastic and just put it in some sunlight. Next, all I'm simply doing is just getting the blues to align. I want to get this color as close as possible, so you can see me just adding drops of darker blues and lighter blues in order to even that out. Now that our colors are mixed, we're going to go ahead and lay down some paint. As you can see that I'm focusing more on the troubled areas, because these are the parts of the shoe that are going to need the most coats. Now once my trouble areas are taken care of, these shoes look a lot better, don't they? Last step in the restoration process is simply making sure the paint stays on for as long as possible. So I'm going to be using some gloss finish. I would highly recommend when restoring Air Forces, you use a matte finish. That way your shoes do not turn out too shiny. But overall, this restoration process turned out perfect. If you guys were in here at the beginning of the video and see how these shoes were cooked at first, you will see the improvement in this shoe. So like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. Feels good to be back, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video.